Now back to the top of the order with Wyatt Waterhouse up to bat. Down 0-1 on that swing and miss.
And outside again.
Yep, that pitch outside, so 1-1 the count.
He's been throwing pretty similar the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing
fast and outside.
Throwing a lot of pitches, too. I mean, he's up to 90 pitches.
And he's getting them to swing, too.
I know. It doesn't seem like he's tired at all, though. He's gotten better as the game has went on. But Wyatt Waterhouse has been Prairie View's hottest hitter. He's 2 for 2 right now. As that pitch is a bit inside. Waterhouse had to turn away from that one a little bit, but didn't graze him. So 2-2 the count now.
Oh,
that pitch
my.
Is swung on and driven to center field.
Breck getting under it, and it's caught.
That's a great 1-2-3 inning from Easton Miller, making quick work of Prairie View. 2 strikeouts and a fly out there. And so now both pitchers sort of in their groove. We've had 3 scoreless innings. So 3 scoreless innings in a row after Favi Gaeta threw 2. Actually, we've had 3 scoreless innings thrown by Easton Miller in a row and 2 in a row by Favi Gaeta. So good pitching late here in this one. All the damage being done early. And so now we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. We will see you after the break. All right, and leading off in the bottom of the 5th inning for Fossil Ridge is going to be Ethan Moran, number 1. And continuing on the mound for the 5th straight inning is Favi Gaeta. And so it's been a great pitching game. It's been a pitcher's duel basically this entire game, very low scoring. And that's been a stark contrast from what we've seen earlier in the season from Fossil Ridge. There's been a lot of shootouts early in the year, but this one just a calm pitcher's duel.
And finds the seam
And
back
Ethan Moran.
left field. Oh, he's going for a hustle double. Oh, and he almost overslides the base. Put that on the grit chart.
Yeah, what looked like a surefire single. Ethan Moran stretches it into a double and slides under the tag and maybe even slid past the base, but got back just in time. So leadoff double for Ethan Moran. And a runner in scoring position now up for Sam Pease, the catcher, who is 2 for 2 today. And first pitch to Sam Pease is low and away, so 1-0 on Pease. And the second pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. 1-1. And that pitch is a bit low, blocked by the catcher. And so Sam Pease on the year is batting a good .357 with an on-base percentage of .525. So he knows how to get on base. And that pitch in on his hands is driven deep to left field, and it will get down between the center and left fielders. And so a triple for Sam Pease and an RBI. And now the throw gets away from the shortstop. He chucks it over the head of the third baseman. And Sam Pease with rounds all the way around the bases there. Inside the park home run, they might call it. And so 2 runs there. That's a great play from Sam Pease.
That was electric.
That was electric, and a bad play right there from the Prairie View defense. What looked like a routine throw, just airmailed it to the third baseman, allowing Sam Peace to make his way all the way around the bases. And so now 5-1 with still nobody out for Easton Miller. And the first pitch to Easton Miller is flied out to right center field, and the right fielder comes in and makes the catch there. So 1 out there. First pitch swinging Easton Miller.
First baseman, number 23, Jensen Planansky.
Now Jensen Planansky coming up. He had an RBI earlier, 2 RBIs earlier in the game on his double to center field. Let's see if he can maybe power one out this time. Oh, and Planansky trying to get out of the way of that pitch right there. Looked like a breaking ball that just got away from Gaeta, and it hits Planansky on the arm, so he will take first base. So now coming up, Breck Benedict with the 1 out still. And Breck Benedict looks at the first pitch low, so 1-0 the count. And the second pitch is fouled straight back into the screen, and the ball actually sticks in the screen, so it's up there for however long. And so 1-1 the count. And the next pitch is fouled back. This time it goes above the screen, but it's going to be 1-2 the count. Breck Benedict 0 for 2 on the day. Let's see if he can get his first hit here. And that pitch to him is just a bit outside and high. So 2-2 now the count. Good eye by Breck Benedict.
Oh, my.
That pitch fouled
Popped
back
fly.
once again. So Breck Benedict with a few foul balls this at bat, just trying to stay alive. So 2-2 it remains. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And the next pitch is a strike at the bottom of the zone. Breck Benedict caught looking once again. He had another one where he was caught looking on a breaking ball. This time it's just a fastball. Breck Benedict not having the best day at the plate. And so now that's 2. As Colinello maybe trying to get that right on left matchup that is more beneficial for Fossil Ridge. And Charles Colinello trying to possibly drive in Jensen Planansky all the way from first, or at least move him up. And so the first pitch, oh, never mind, it's a pickoff attempt to first base, trying to check on Planansky. But he gets back in time, so.
Back.
And that first pitch to Colinello is a strike, fastball on the outside part of the zone, so 0-1 the count. And the second pitch there is also a strike, looking for Charles Colinello, so quickly down 0-2. And the third pitch is a fastball way inside. Colinello has to turn quickly out of the way, but he got out of way in time. And Colinello right there goes down swinging, so a tough at-bat for Colinello. And so Fossil Ridge leave a runner stranded at first, but they tack on 2 runs that inning, so 5-1 is going to be the score heading into the 6th inning. And we'll see if Easton Miller, yep, he's jogging back out there, so he'll be in for 6 straight innings. He's nearing 100 pitches, but he's been pitching well. We'll see you after the break.
Leading off for the Thunderhawks, number 11, Gio Tarrant.
He's the most well-known sports photographer in school.
All right, and now Prairie View back up to bat. It's going to be 2, 3, and 4 for them. Leading off is Gio Tarrant against a hot Easton Miller. He seems to be settled in. After giving up that first run, he has been nothing but flawless here. So the first pitch to Tarrant is going to be a strike on the outside edge of the plate. And so now the count 0-1. And like I said, Easton Miller is getting up there in pitch count. He's up to 92 pitches. And then so now the count is 1-1. And that pitch is a good one. Got Gio Tarrant to chase right there. He tried to check a swing but went through. So 1-2 now. And now the payoff pitch is just a bit outside of fastball in the dirt. And so 2-2 now. Gio Tarrant today 0 for 1. And they're going to check down at first base to see if Gio Tarrant went around, but he did not. He held his swing up. So good eye there. 3-2 now, the count. And like I said, Tarrant is 0 for 1, but he does have a walk. So he has a good eye. Trying to work another walk here, too, with a full count. And he does. So 2 walks on the day for Tarrant. Some of the coaches and parents complaining about that pitch, but that pitch was a little bit outside. So leadoff walk. And now coming up for Prairie View is first baseman Jerry Stone, trying to cut into this lead that Fossil Ridge has put up. But Easton Miller looks unhittable right now. And that first pitch to Stone is a breaking ball on the outside corner of the plate. That's going to be strike 1. And the second pitch is what looked like in the same exact spot right there, but the umpire not giving him the strike this time. 1-1. And that pitch, a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Getting Stone to swing right through it. Couldn't catch up to it, so 1-2 the count now. Runner on first, 0 outs. And the payoff pitch, oh, that's a breaking ball in the dirt. Gets past Sam Pease. That's the first one we've seen get past Pease today. And the runner, Gio Tarrant, will move up from first to second on that pass ball.
Sam has been playing exceptional today.
Yeah, he's been playing good on defense. He's been playing good on offense. Not much more you can ask from your catcher. And so now they count 2-2 on Jerry Stone. Now a runner in scoring position for him. And that pitch there is a bit high, so the count runs full. And there's another walk for Easton Miller. I mean, he's getting up there in pitch count. He's already surpassed 100 pitches. And so now it seems like Ted Bergquist, the Fossil Ridge head coach, is going to walk out there, and we'll see a pitching change.
Yeah, I mean.
And so, I mean, a good outing from Easton Miller, right, Youngs?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I would almost let him play the whole game.
Well, he's going to blow his arm out, Youngs. Nah, I'm just kidding. But he's up there. I mean, 100 pitches for a high school pitcher is a lot anyway, and he's been doing great. So, I mean, no shame in getting taken out this late into the game. He's had a good performance. So we'll see who Fossil Ridge puts in. And meanwhile, we'll go to a little break during the pitching change. All right, correction. Easton Miller will actually stay in the game, surprisingly. He's already passed 100 pitches. But, I mean, Coach Bergquist may be consulting with him a little bit. And Easton Miller saying, yeah, I'm fine, Coach. So he's back out there. And now the first pitch to the batter is strike 1, a good pitch there. The second pitch, a breaking ball low. Good block by Sam Pease. So First and second, nobody out for Prairie View. They're threatening, and it's going to be Trevor Dermenti up at the plate, and the count is 1-1. And that pitch is also low and away. Almost got away from Sampees, but he pops up quickly and gets it before the runners can advance. So 2-1 the count, still first and second. And that pitch, a good one on the outside part of the plate, a fastball. And Dermenti not trying to swing at that one. 2-2 the count now. The payoff pitch there. Oh, buckles Dermenti. What a curveball right there. Started way outside the plate, way inside, and then broke back over the plate to catch Dermenti looking. So strikeout there for the first out of the inning, and it's going to be first and second, one out now. And now Coach Bergquist for Fossil Ridge walking back out there. It seems like that's now they're going to move away from Easton Miller. So Easton Miller, after 105 pitches, or 106 pitches around there, he's going to be taken out. And a great performance. He gets an ovation from the crowd. And so now a pitching change for Fossil Ridge after one out. And we will see you after the pitching change.
Pitching change for Fossil Ridge. Now pitching number 10, Breck Benedict.
All right, and after the pitching change, Easton Miller goes out after 5 1/3 innings pitched, 1 run given up. And now comes in the lefty, Breck Benedict. He's had a tough day at the plate. Let's see if he can make up for it on the mound. And up to bat is Romani Perez. The runner's still on first and second and 1 out. Hopefully he can get out of this. Easton Miller would be very happy. But that one right there is just a bloop, and the center fielder dives, and it lands right in front of him. So the runners did have to hold up a little bit, and so they all just advanced 90 feet. So now it's going to be bases loaded. And so that one's just a little bloop single, and it seems like the center fielder out there. It seems like the center fielder out there, Hayden Bradford, is hurt a little bit. He took a hard fall trying to catch that ball. Maybe had the wind knocked out of him, so we'll maybe a little pause right here just to tend to him. But up to bat with the bases loaded is going to be the pitcher, Favi Gaeta. I mean, Yunks, if you lay out for that ball, there's a risk that that's going to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, you really got to lay yourself on the line in these close games. But I know it's not crazy close, but, you know, when you're out here, you're doing what you got to do.
Yeah, good effort shown there by Hayden Bradford, and I think they're going to take him out of the game. But he's walking off on his own power, so that's good. And they're going to put in, what are they going to put in?
And coming in, it looks like it is Kevin Hamilton.
Kevin Hamilton, yep, taking over in center field. And so it's going to be bases loaded, 1 out here for Breck Benedict. And let's see if Favi Gaeta right now can tie it up with 1 swing of the bat, so some pressure on him right here. But Prairie View set up very well in this inning to try to possibly cut into this lead or maybe even tie it. And so left on left here, the first pitch to Gaeta is going to be a ball down and away. So a 1-0 the count. And the next pitch is way inside. That almost brushed Gaeta's leg, but he got out of the way, luckily for Fossil Ridge. And so 2-0 now the count. Oh, and that pitch was a good one on the outside part of the plate. It's going to be a check swing strike on Gaeta right there. So 2-1. And that pitch is a ground ball to the second baseman. 1 out at second and thrown over to first. Wow, great play there from the Fossil Ridge defense, getting out of a bases loaded 1 out situation without giving up a run. That's great. I know Easton Miller will be happy. Doesn't get any more runs. Keeps that ERA low. And so nice play there. Nice pitching there from Breck Benedict. Now we'll move to the bottom of the 6th. We will see you on the other side.
Leading off the sabercats, number 14, Mason Griffin.
Leading off the bat, number 14, Mason Griffin. Jay, what do you think of Mason?
Mason Griffin, I mean, let's take a look at his stats. He's 0 for 1 on the day. That's about it. So, I mean, let's see if he can get his first hit of the
and
day.
an attempted bunt.
And, I mean, he's shown bunt multiple times today. None of them have worked so far, but trying to get in the pitcher's head maybe. And so Favi Gaeta is still on the mound, I think. And so he.
Oh, and he gets the bunt, but he will be thrown out at first.
It was a pretty good bunt too down the third baseline, but
Exactly where he wanted it.
third baseman picked it up quick and threw it over the first. So
Number 12, center
Yep.
fielder Kevin Hamilton.
good attempt, but not good enough. And so 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Kevin Hamilton up to hit.
And so Kevin Hamilton up to hit. And just 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. And so that's a good breaking ball in for a first pitch strike. 0-1 on Kevin Hamilton. And Favi Gaeta now up to 80 pitches already. He's had a good game. I mean, he has given up 5 runs, but the pitch count is pretty low, surprisingly.
Yeah, both our pitchers are playing pretty good games.
Yes, they are. So now 0-2 on Kevin Hamilton, quickly down to the count. And that pitch right there, a beauty. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. 3-pitch strikeout for Favi Gaeta, and Kevin Hamilton goes down looking. 2 outs. So back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be shortstop Shane Crow back in the box, batting righty against the left-handed Gaeta. Trying to just get a man on base, avoid a 1-2-3 inning. And first pitch there is low and away for ball 1. Shane Crow with a good eye there. So 1-0. The second pitch is a fastball down the middle of the plate. A little bit late on it. And so fouled back. It's going to be 1-1. Oh, and that pitch way inside. Looked like a slider or something like that. And it hit Shane Crow, so he will take his base, move up to first, and coming up to bat. Second baseman Ethan Moran. So 2 outs here. Runner on first now. And so, I mean, this game has been a lot of 2-out rallies by Fossil Ridge. Do you think they can make another one, Youngs?
Yeah, I mean, they've proved it all night that they are capable of it.
And so first pitch to Ethan Moran is a swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Gaeta. So 0-1 the count. And the second pitch is a fastball on the outside edge of the plate, and that'll be a strike looking. So quickly down 0-2 in the count is Moran. And the payoff pitch is slowly grounded on the third base
and
line.
he just gets it.
And Moran beats it to first. And then
Little lucky over at second.
Yeah, Shane Crow took a
lead
nice
off.
big round around second and maybe going to third, but had to make his way back quickly and just barely got in before the tag was applied. So first and second, 2 outs. So we've seen this a lot of times, 2-out rally. And Sam P's coming up in a pretty important spot. Maybe he can power one out or hit another one like he did to the left field gap to the wall. And the first pitch to Pease is a fastball on the outside corner of the plate. That's going to be strike 1. First and second, 2 outs here. And the second pitch to Sam Pease is down at the bottom of the zone. It's going to be strike 2, 0-2. And so, I mean, Gaeta getting ahead in counts a lot, but can't really finish the job. I mean, he was 0-2 on Crow, then Moran. Both of them got on base. Hopefully we can see Sam Pease get on base. As that pitch is high and away, so ball 1. 1-2 now. And now Shane Crow taking off for third, a double steal attempt. And Shane Crow got a great jump there, but he gets into third. And Ethan Moran had a little bit less of a great jump, but no throw attempted because nobody covered second. So double steal, second and third now for Sam Pease. It's 2-2. And that pitch is skied to center field. And the center fielder comes in and makes the catch, waves off the second baseman. And so that's 3 outs in the inning. Though Fossil Ridge threatened, couldn't get any runs around to score. So it's going to be 5-1 heading into the final innings, the 7th inning. We'll see you after the break. right, Prairie View now up to bat in the top of the seventh
Turn me
inning
up.
here. It's going to be Anthony Rivera to lead it off, and Breck Benedict continuing on the mound. First pitch to Rivera is fouled off, and so it's going to be 0-1. Good first pitch strike there from Breck.
Ooh,
And that
just
pitch,
outside.
Fastball outside, and so trying to close out the game here is Breck Benedict. Make quick work of this Prairie View lineup and get on home quickly. And so he gets Anthony Rivera right there to swing through a fastball at the top of the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony Rivera, he's already struck out twice today on swings.
Oh, and that one, he makes contact and it drops in. You jinxed him, Youngs.
I did. That's my bad, folks.
And so that is a hit for Rivera. Just a little single, falls in front of the center fielder. So leadoff hit for him. Anthony Rivera is now 1 of 3 on the day. And so now Javi Gaeta coming up to bat. It's going to be a right on left action here. And that pitch inside almost. Oh, that pitch.
A strike.
Almost hit him there, but the umpire gives Breck the strike right there. So that's good. We'll take it. So 0-1. That pitch also in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That's a great pitch. And so 0-2 quickly on Gaeta. Oh, that pitch is.
And a double play.
Oh, double play right there.
Wow.
And so that pitch was hit opposite field to the second baseman. A little bit of a tough hop, but he picks it and throws it quickly to second, quickly to first. Nice double play. And that's the second double play we've seen from Foster Ridge. So the Foster Ridge defense, a heck of an effort today.
Prairie View down by 4 with only 1 out remaining. Can they pull it off? Swing and a miss.
So now the second baseman, Noah Hernandez, into bat.
High.
He's the last hope for Prairie View now. Base is empty. And, I mean, they need 4 runs with only 1 out. Seems pretty unlikely that they pull a miracle. And so now Breck Benedict is starting to get settled in. And so it looks like he'll close out this game in just a few seconds here. So 1-2 the count now. And that pitch is fouled back into the screen. That time it didn't stick to the screen.
Unlike the other one that's still stuck up
that
there.
one is still up there, too.
Wonder when that'll come down. Maybe we'll go.
I thought I saw a kid trying to throw a soccer ball at it, trying to get it down. He failed, though. So.
Yeah, that's coming out on the field, not the bleachers.
And so that pitch from Benedict is a ball low and inside. So now 2-2 the count. Hernandez still on his last strike here. And he goes down.
And thrown out at first. That is game.
And so a great pitching performance from Fossil Ridge, Easton Miller, and then Breck Benedict giving up 1 run.
Final score this afternoon, Fossil Ridge 5.
And so that's great. Fossil Ridge moved to 12-5. Prairie View moved to 11-6. 2 good teams, but Fossil Ridge just great rallying behind their pitcher. So final score 5-1, and we will see you now for the next game Saturday. Bye.
Adios.